Morning, students. So we would continue to discuss the story A Rose for Emily, written by William Faulkner. Uh, William Faulkner is a master craftsman in developing the plot of the story. And A Rose for Emily is a superbly well structured story. It reflects the craftsmanship of Faulkner. Till the end, no one has guessed what had happened inside of her house. It means that inside the house of Emily, that how she died and before death, what kind of developments took place in that house. So no one knows about that. They are all guessing about it, that what is going on inside the house. The writer has hinted that there was a streak of cynicism in the Grierson family. A streak of cynicism. That there is a streak means there is a ray. There is some kind of hereditary tradition of cynicism in that family. For example, when her father died, Emily had not allowed to dispose of the body for 3 days. She kept on waiting, her neighbors kept on waiting for 3 days because she had not allowed to take her father's body for the final funeral, for the cremation. But in the case of Homer Brown, to whom she has a love affair, the town people and particularly ladies failed miserably. They have no idea. They had thought he deserted her. Most of the ladies, most of the neighbors were guessing that because no one has seen Homer Brown after that drive on the wagon which they had with Miss Emily. After that, no one has seen Homer Brown. So the town people were guessing that he deserted her, and Miss Emily is in sorrow, and that he has shut up herself inside of the house. The condition in which the town people saw the skeleton lying on the bed, they recognized immediately that it must be the skeleton of Homer Brown. The dust-ridden things which were scattered around that bed, such as the nightman's shirt, nightshirt man's toilet things. These things they have seen Emily had purchased in the recent time. Similarly, the interior description of Miss Emily house is also significant. It helps to build a bizarre means a wild atmosphere of the story. The house is rarely visited by anyone. If someone goes by chance, for example, the city authorities to tell her about the foul smell, they were not welcomed by Emily. She has got such a reputation that she didn't allow anyone to enter the house. Even the Negro Toby did not speak to anyone. This is also a mystery. It also creates a mystery that the servant who usually comes out of the house to purchase things, he did not speak to anyone. The dust prevails all around the floor and the furniture. It suggests the abnormal features of Miss Emily character. So in this way, the character of Miss Emily is quite fascinating and mysterious. The whole story moves around her. She is presented as the epitome of old values, as the center. Epitome means as the center of old values. She belongs to the era when America was struggling for civil liberty. She belonged to that area. She is represented. She is considered to represent that era. The influence of Puritan's moral values were very popular. Puritans' values were very popular in those times. Colonel Sartoris had exempted her taxes. He had also spread this rumor that Miss Emily's father had indebted the town heavily in his lifetime, and this is our duty to pay some kind of respect to Miss Emily. That's why Miss Emily confirmed this fact by saying that I have no taxes in Jefferson. But the world has now changed. The young generation did not look at her with the same kind of respect. They sent her a notice to pay the tax, but it was rebuffed by Miss Emily. Every time when they sent a tax notice, but it was returned back by Miss Emily. The story fills our heart with all kinds of sympathy to Miss Emily. Her brief romance with Homer Brown turned into a tragedy. At last, her father, in early age, there is no reference of her mother. She also lost her father in an early age, and there is no reference of her mother. The only relations are two distant cousins. They had also cut off communication with her. So she has no communication with anyone. The town people wanted to help her, but she didn't accept charity. She didn't accept the kindness of anyone. It was a great shock for Emily that Homer Barron died on the wedding night. Miss Emily did not overcome with this grief. She was shocked and she never overcame with that grief. People saw her sitting at the window like an idol. So, in this way, A Rose for Emily is a remarkable story. It unfolds many aspects of human relationship. The significance of love is supreme in ruling all kinds of human affairs. Faulkner also points out the discrimination present in the American society on the basis of color. That how they, in their society, how they differentiate between whites and black. And the Negroes are employed only for the menial work. They were not given reputed work or any kind of thing. So you can see that this story is quite mysterious, and at the same time it is wonderful, and it moves around the character of Miss Emily. And we have, when the story ends, everyone has some sympathy with the character of Miss Emily, that how much she suffered in her life, and but till the end she carried on the old values. She supported the old values. In her young age, she was it is described that she took Chinese classes, but later on she abandoned all this kind of work, and she made herself aloof and remain inside of her house. I hope that you would enjoy the text, you would enjoy the reading of the story, and I am also sending you the notes in the PDF form, so you also check it and enjoy it. Thank you.